matapos malasap ng ating nag-iisang pambansang kamao Manny Pacquiao ang pagkatalo via unanimous decision kontra Mexican legend Eric Morales na para sana sa bakanting IBA World Super Featherweight title at WBC International Super Featherweight title. Ay napalaban ulit itong si Manny Pacquiao makalipas lang ang 6 na buwan sa Amerika. Pero di din basta-basta itong kalaban dahil bukod sa isa pa din itong Meksikano na kilalang sanay na sa mga bugbugan ay ang huling 5 na kalaban pa nito ay tinapos niya via TKO. Ito ay ang alias Charo Negro na si Hector Velasquez na kapitbahay din ni Eric Morales sa Tijuana, Mexico. Ilang mga world champion na din ang nakalaban nito gaya nila Trinidad Mendoza, Marcos Licuna at ang kilalang knockout artist at world champion na si Rocky Juarez na di din nakapagpigil pa at sinabi sa interview na itong si Hector Velasquez daw ay ang pinakamalakas niya na kalaban. Talagang mahirap daw itong patamaan dahil sa awkward nito kung gumalaw. Mahirap daw basahin ang diskarte at may pagkatuso din daw ito dahil kung yayakap daw ito ay paniguradong may dukot na suntok.
And he's also going to...
Di lang daw suntok, pati din daw siko at marami pa. Sa madaling sabi ay may pagkamadumi din maglaro itong si Velasquez. Mas malakas pa daw ito kaysa kay Joe Morales na nagpabagsak sa kanya noon. At dahil sa mga pinagsasabi nila ay talagang certified na matibay at malakas talaga itong si Hector Velasquez. Sa isang hiwalay na interview naman kay Hector Velasquez ay sinabi niyang isang matinding bakbakan daw talaga ang laban nila at kung sa tingin daw ng karamihan ay lagi siyang talo sa mga malalaki niyang laban ay dapat ibahin na daw nila ang laban niya kay Pacman dahil magbabago daw talaga ang kanilang pananaw sa kanya. Sa madaling sabi ay kumpiyansa siya na matatalo niya si Pacquiao sa kanilang bakbakan. Dagdag pa ni Velasquez na malaki daw ang tsansa na manalo siya dahil likas daw na 130 pounder na boxer siya at lumalaban talaga siya sa Super Featherweight Division. Di daw gaya ni Pacquiao na umakyat pa ng timbang para lumaban. Mas malaki at mas malakas daw siya kaya paniguradong lugi daw talaga si Pacquiao pagdating sa basagan ng ilong, panga at baba. Dihado si Velasquez pagdating sa pustaan pero dahil sa mga pinagsasabi ng iilan na delikado daw talaga si Pacman ay tumalpak at nag-all-in pa sila kay Velasquez. Maliit daw kasi si Pacquiao kaya malaki ang posibilidad na dudurugin lang ito ni Velasquez sa kanilang laban. Ginanap ang bakbakang Hector Velasquez at Manny Pacquiao sa Staples Center, Los Angeles, Amerika at para ito sa bakanting WBC International Super Featherweight title. Sa gabi ng laban ay dinagsa agad ito ng mga Pinoy boxing fanatics. Dumayo para suportaan ang ating pambansang kamao. Pero di binigo ni Pacquiao ang mga tagahanga dahil isang magandang laban ang kanyang pinakita. Early rounds pa lang ay tila namamaga na agad ang mga mata ng mga dihadista kahit nag-angas pa itong si Velasquez. Ay klarong-klaro na nalugi siya sa bilis ni Pacquiao. Di umubra ang pagiging malaki nito. Dahan-dahan lang siyang pinahinog at nilamog bago tinudas ng pambato ng Pinas. Ating balikan ang labang Hector Velasquez kontra Manny Pacquiao na para sa bakanting WBC International Super Featherweight title.
Manny Pacquiao. Shake hands and await the bell. Good luck. Depending on your choice, this is...
Velasquez, for his part, says, I'm bigger and stronger. He's not really a 130-pound fighter. Even those around Pacquiao would confess that they think his best weight is 126. But he fights at 130, chasing another big fight with Morales. Hard left hand from Pacquiao. Velasquez isn't going to try to hide from Pacquiao's speed and power.
Velasquez saying to Pacquiao, I thought you were a fighter. Let's see you fight me.
All.
So far, Velasquez has done it to the bend his head. So far, he hasn't been able to do that because of the low head movement.
There was the last. Pacquiao has been criticized for repeating the same pattern over and over in the ring. Particularly jab, jab, left hand. Jab, jab, left hand. Not enough variety. Velasquez taking it right to Manny Pacquiao in round one, and Pacquiao looks as though he didn't exactly expect this.
No, and for the most part, Pacquiao is doing the same thing. He's still trying to land that powerful straight left hand of his.
Pacquiao landed a right. Velasquez landed a right hand just a little bit more than 2 minutes into round one. It's the kind of fight Manny Pacquiao wants to fight, but against an opponent who... And you saw Pacquiao look to the crowd and shake his head a little bit, as if to say he's trying to butt me with his skull. There's a big right hand by Velasquez. Pacquiao tries to answer straight away with a hard left hand. And there's a good left from Pacquiao. Velasquez holds his hands out as if to say, that didn't hurt.
And actually, headbutts may be a big factor in this fight, the way it's going on.
Ready.
Serious headbutts, too.
And as we go to the corners, where they speak... Pacquiao was bothered in the first fight against Morales by a cut that he suffered in the 5th round of the fight. The cut could have been the product of a...
Power puncher of Pacquiao, but he's still coming in.
Walk right through him.
In San Antonio in November of '03. Since that time, he's been fighting bigger guys. Marquez, Morales, now Velasquez.
That powerful left hand sometime. Temporarily, he's out of position because he punches with so much power. Somebody's
has a still head and is not that difficult to hit.
That's true.
Morales certainly took advantage of that. We're here in round two.
He's trying to find that knockout power with that left hand.
Accumulation could well take place.
And see, once again, that's what I'm saying. After he throws that left hand punch, that's when he gets caught usually, right after that.
But he got Velasquez with a counter left hand in that last exchange. That stunned Velasquez. Velasquez now nailing Pacquiao with a right. Pacquiao backs Velasquez off with a left. After two big Pacquiao left hands.
Excited, thinking that he's hurt, and maybe overextend yourself.
Pacquiao is starting to get more accurate with both his jab and the left hand. That lead left hand landed flush.
Pacquiao is trying to take a break right now just to figure out what's going on.
He blocked one right hand with his glove, took the second right hand, and shook his head a bit. Pacquiao landing a left in there. Velasquez with a right and a left. Wild action extends beyond the bell at the end of round two. Velasquez has unleashed seven. Straight right hand for Velasquez. Velasquez swinging away with the right hand after Pacquiao popped him inside with the left.
The crowd, even though you have a good Filipino crowd here, but I think he's gotten wrapped up into the excitement of it. By the same token, even though he's not the most talented guy, he's doing something I think is great after he finishes up his flurries.
But in truth, Manny Pacquiao doesn't stay in a southpaw stance all that much.
That's right.
To soon square up because he wants to fight.
Fighters about
Well, if you want to see guys who hit and get hit, Manny Pacquiao hits and gets hit. Hard left hand.
I have this sense that Pacquiao's speed that could change.
Speed is just such a big difference. Velasquez is just so much slower and back right after each exchange.
Does appear to be in sensational shape. Pacquiao is known to be a gym rat. Very proud of his training. To come to the Wild Card gym where Freddie Roach trains Pacquiao and watch him train on a daily basis. After that fight, Roach decided that was too much of a distraction. This time around, they shut them out. No. And it's usually Pacquiao who lands first because of his greater speed.
His favorite combination is to land you up with a right jab and shoot a powerful left hand. And sometimes
something interesting on the replay there. If you're going to block a punch with your glove, it'd be a good idea to hold the glove firm. There's the big left hand by Pacquiao. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3 rounds?
Okay, John. But in rounds 2 and 3, Manny Pacquiao with that straight left hand and that move after he hits him has just been murdering Velasquez. I mean, Velasquez has to score when Manny Pacquiao's right in front of him, and that's all there is to it.
On 3, Pacquiao was 18 out of 47. Velasquez 8 out of 38.
if he would relax and box him like they've been telling him, he can maybe be more effective with power punches. But everything that he does is...
In each of the last two, he's the star of action fighting sports and combat sports. He won the Thriller.
Yeah, but it is. But, you know, I don't know how many of these type fights he can keep having back to back. And when you're fighting the quality guys, you don't...
They have a few hot years when they're filled with confidence.
Next year or two where if he does run out of energy, so to say, he'll at least be a rich man.
The kind of life that Jack Dempsey had. He has, in some ways, the kind of life that Mike Tyson had at his peak in the ring. Manny Pacquiao has parallels to both those guys.
Which, as fans, we benefit from.
Absolutely.
Titled Licensed Fists, which is opening next week in Los Angeles. And he's also going to... In a song called Champion. Licensed Fists for a Champion.
Black Eyed Peas are red hot. Manny Pacquiao's red hot. Good match. Black Eyed Peas are a high contact group. Manny Pacquiao is a high...
Explosive, then he...
Couldn't he make it easier if he would focus on the body just a little bit, Emmanuel?
Oh yeah, and he can box a little bit, mix up his attack. Every movement towards you, you can expect nothing but dynamite in every punch.
It was a good body punch.
Velasquez gets in a good little...
Pacquiao has landed more right hands.
Break and set up and start all over again without being in any danger. Another good right hand.
All right, and as the fighters go to their...
Of all of them. In fact, he was considered the biggest puncher on the entire Olympic team in 2000, even though he was the smallest guy.
And en route to the ring to score that knockout, Valoria gave a hug to the fighter he fought in his last subdural bleeding and actually was taken to a hospital. And Valoria dedicated his knockout tonight to his previous...
He's an Hawaiian American, of course, but he is a 100% Filipino background, so that he can take advantage of all the Filipino fans.
Landed 68. Shows you what a dynamic offensive...
For the fight with Morales, because even though he may get tired and he's having a rough contest,
alongside the left eye of Velasquez, testimony to those right hands he's been catching, just like...
Accurate with his power shots.
But I'm very impressed with this, with full power at this stage of the fight.
There's a creeping doubt in my mind.
But when you're fighting guys who are like Morales, who are coming in from 140 at natural weight, it can be a big factor late in the fight.
Perfect right hand by Pacquiao.
Right hook.
Stuns Velasquez. Pacquiao trying to finish it. Got 40 seconds to get it done. One of the most vicious finishers in the sport. Velasquez in big trouble now, trying to hold on.
Right, Velasquez is doing something. Velasquez is not only hurt, I think fatigue is a big factor now. There's no way I can see him going through the fight.
The increasing accuracy of Pacquiao's shots making a difference, and Velasquez goes to his knee as the round comes to a close. And that's a stoppage.
Good call by the referee.
Something nobody else has done among the name opponents that...
Take a look here. This is the first moment at which Velasquez was hurt. Look at the perfect right hook. As Velasquez was stepping in, Pacquiao picking his spot and nailing him with that right hook.
The punch that you don't see is the punch that always hurts you.
And then a barrage of straight left hands following that. And referee Lou Filippo watching closely to be certain that Velasquez was still throwing, still defending himself. When Velasquez went down,
Manny Pacquiao.
pala si Kenneth Dover, Philippine Youth Champion sa lumalaban sa Bantamweight Division. Shoutout nga pala sa channel ni Manoy 0.2. Like and share, subscribe. Bang!